What if I told you a company raised $120 million to sell a Wi-Fi juicer that you didn't need? Sounds ridiculous, right? But that's exactly what happened with Juicero, a company that promised to revolutionize juicing and ended up becoming one of Silicon Valley's biggest jokes. In the early 2010s, tech investors were throwing cash at anything that sounded innovative. Enter Juicero, a startup that claimed to be creating the most advanced juicing experience ever. Founded in 2013 by Doug Evans, Juicero wasn't just selling juice, it was selling a lifestyle. A high-tech luxury way to drink cold-pressed juice. But there was a catch. It cost $400. And it didn't stop there. Juicero didn't use fresh fruits. Instead, you had to buy Juicero juice packs, pre-filled bags of fruit and vegetable puree, priced between $5 and $8 each. But the real kicker, these packs had QR codes that could only be read by the Juicero machine, locking customers into their ecosystem. Doug Evans, the founder, hyped it up as the Keurig for Juicy, a sleek, mess-free experience for the modern health-conscious consumer. Investors were hooked. Tech investors loved the idea. They pumped an astonishing $120 million into Juicero, believing it would revolutionize juicing like the iPhone did for phones. Big names like Google's parent company, Alphabet, and top venture capital firms backed it. Doug Evans went on a media tour talking about how Juicero was engineered with 4 tons of force to perfectly squeeze every drop of juice. The machine was built with Wi-Fi connectivity, allowing it to check if your juice pack was expired before squeezing. At launch, tech blogs went crazy. They called it the future of juice and the iPhone of juicers. Juicero seemed unstoppable. Then people actually started using it. And that's when things got weird. First, the Wi-Fi feature, completely unnecessary. Customers wondered why a juicer needed an internet connection. Then came the size. This thing was huge. It barely fit on countertops. But the real issue? The Juicero didn't actually juice anything. It just squeezed the juice pack. That's it. And that's where things fell apart. Customers started asking questions. Why was this machine so expensive? Why did they need a proprietary juice bag? And most importantly, why did they need a machine when they could just use their hands? In 2017, Bloomberg posted a video that killed Juicero. A journalist grabbed a Juicero juice pack and squeezed it with their hands. Guess what? The juice came out just fine. No $400 machine needed. The internet exploded. Juicero became an overnight meme. Twitter was filled with people posting videos of themselves hand-squeezing Juicero packs, mocking the whole idea. The backlash was immediate. Customers who had already bought Juicero machines felt scammed. Tech enthusiasts who once hyped it turned on the company, calling it the peak of Silicon Valley's nonsense. Headlines roasted the company. You don't need a Juicero to squeeze Juicero juice. Read one. Tech YouTubers tore it apart. Investors, once convinced this was the next Apple, were now embarrassed. Investors panicked. Sales plummeted. They slashed prices from $400 to $200. But it was too late. Consumers had lost trust, and tech analysts now saw it for what it was, a massively over-engineered solution to a non-existent problem. In September 2017, Juicero shut down. Over $120 million had been poured into the company, and in the end, it all vanished. The juicers bricked. Because remember, these machines required Wi-Fi to work, and when the company shut down its servers, Juicero machines became paperweights. Customers were furious. Those who had spent $400 on the machine now had nothing more than a useless plastic shell sitting on their countertops. Tech historians now cite Juicero as one of the most embarrassing failures in startup history. Juicero is a perfect case study in Silicon Valley's obsession with smart technology for the sake of it. Just because something can be high-tech doesn't mean it should be. Silicon Valley loves to take simple things and overcomplicate them. But Juicero proved that sometimes the best solution is the simplest one. Juicero tried to disrupt something that wasn't broken. And in the end, it proved that sometimes your hands are the best juicer of all. Would you have bought a Juicero? What's the most ridiculous tech product you've ever seen? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives every week. See you in the next one.